Hey YouTube, haven't made a video in a little bit, and mainly because 2 weeks ago I had gotten a flu. I seem to have recovered from it a little bit for 2 days, and then I got it again. So I was trying to stay in the house, but it's at the point now where I've got to come out and do something with our road. You can see how icy this thing is. You can't even walk on it. I'm on the four-wheeler actually, trying to get around. And what I do is I put ashes on it as best I can, especially on a little hill that goes down to our driveway. So I'll be getting back to doing some lumber cutting as soon as the weather breaks a little bit. What happened here is normally I keep the driveway nice, and as long as we don't get freezing rain or a thaw and then a freeze, you know, the driveway's usually plowed very thin so that when we do get some warm weather, the snow usually comes off of the ground and there's no ice, just a little bit of mud, which is better than the ice. Now, I don't know if you can get a perspective, but this is level, so you can get an idea of how level would be right about there. You can get an idea of how steep this driveway is. It's probably about 8-foot drop from here down to the garage door down there. But what happened here was, with being sick, I didn't come out. We had one like 1.5 inches snow, and you wouldn't think that would bother anything, but when it freezes, or when it warms up and starts to melt and then freezes, it makes ice, and that's what I'm up against here, trying to get this taken care of. The sawmill and all is actually ready to be able to be used, and it wouldn't be a problem today, but I'm just not up to it, and I'm not going to do any more than I have to do. I'm trying to get recovered from this stupid flu. But I got to put some ashes on here. That's what I've been doing here, so it makes it a little easier to walk and somebody to drive in here. Otherwise you'll be running into this tree, because that's the first thing you see when you come down the driveway. So that'll stop anybody from sliding into the trees or into my backhoe down there. Well, you can see, come on Bullseye, you can see I put these ashes on the driveway, made it a lot easier to get around. I don't have enough to do the whole road, so I'm only going to do the part that's hard to get up. Nothing but ice on the road here. Sometimes they say Bullseye's a purebred Brittany. They call him sometimes Brittany Spaniel, but regardless, sometimes I think he has husky in him. He loves being out in this weather. It's foggy today too, because the temperature's a balmy 37 degrees. The only thing we can hope for here is that the weather stays above freezing long enough to get rid of some of this ice. The worst thing that could happen would be for the ice to water over on the top and then it go down to 20 degrees. That'll make a real mess here. Oh boy, I could hardly walk on this crap. This is getting a little better. It's still got a coating of ice on it. Oh, there's my next log. As soon as I get myself feeling up to doing this. Oh. It's about a 16-inch log there, maybe 18 inches. I need a 10-inch cant is what I'm needing for my next my next order of wood that I'm looking for. I did cut windowsills and stuff when my grandson was up here. I'm going to have to show that to you. But for right now I can't even get to them because I put them up at the house already, and the driveway up there is even worse than this one. So I'm not going to bother with it. The kiln is still doing good. The other day the temperature in there, I think yesterday, the sun was shining, the temperature outside was around 38. Inside there was 85 degrees. It's unbelievable how much sun these things, if you set them in the right orientation, how much sun they actually get. When you're building these things, in order to know the angle that you have up here, all you got to do is look at the latitude that you're at for your area. The closer to your area that you can build this angle. For us, it's 41 degrees here. We're at a 41 degree latitude, so I made that 41. It's a little harder to work with from a carpentry perspective because 45s are a lot easier to cut, but you can cut the 41 once you get a pattern for it. And the sun, I have to admit, has been hitting it all winter long. Usually the sun tracks fairly high, but it's only like maybe instead of, like, say this would be a 45 or a 90 to that thing, the sun's maybe down here, so it still hits the whole thing. Boy, it's really ominous today. Alright guys, I'm going to call this one quits for the rest of the day. I'll post this video just so you know I'm still kicking. Have a good one.